Hey guys, what's up? Kazumi here for another video, and welcome back to the road to Pikmin 3. In the previous episode, we had a really awesome introduction episode to the very first game of the series, as we landed in the impact site and found out a lot about Pikmin. We got our engine working, and we were able to explore the Forest of Hope. The exact same thing that we're going to do in this episode. Let's just go ahead and hop in. Alright, so I'm recording this the same day that I recorded episode 1 because like I've mentioned many times before, I am back to, well, I just entered my fourth semester of college, and since I don't want it to sort of interfere with my studies and all that stuff, I am going to start, I am going to be recording, all of my episodes on a weekend. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somehow uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need is to stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. So, yeah, like I mentioned many times before, I am back to college, which means that I'm going to be recording all of my episodes on my weekends. And actually, next week, I haven't read the comments, so I don't really know if you guys still want, 2 or 3 episodes of Pikmin a week. But in the following week, we are going to have the very first dual commentary of the series, which is going to feature Bobbery18. I completely agree with him. It would be kind of unfair if, for winning, he only got, a shout out when the other 3 guys actually got a dual commentary. So what he actually suggested me is to, was to wait for the other series and actually, what do I want to say? Oh, yeah. And, just wait for the next series in order to do a dual commentary. So that is really awesome. And by the way, right here, now that we have all of our Pikmin, if you haven't played this game, which, again, I have no idea what you're doing if you haven't played it, you want to go ahead and this little grass right here, you want to command them to sort of, pluck it. And if you are really lucky, which it seems that there we go. If you're really lucky, you're going to get this this drop of nectar. It is going to turn them instantly into flower Pikmin. Another intriguing discovery: a local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink it, its delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of this flower Pikmin. So they are going to instantly turn into flower Pikmin, which makes them, which instantly makes them a lot faster, a lot stronger. And okay, so check this out. Just running, you will see that the flower Pikmin are going to catch up to Olimar, but the leaf Pikmin are actually going to slack a little bit, which it's really it's really not that bad. But yeah, you basically want all of your Pikmins to to be flowers as soon as you can. But right here, you will see the top of the screen that there's actually our time meter. Right now, you actually want to have all of your Pikmin to just get into this wall right here so they can actually beat it, and you are actually going to be able to progress into the game. So those things right here, they are called, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so one thing that I have to, to be honest, is that I don't exactly, care. Well, it's not that I care and I don't give a crap, but, for me, the names of the enemies, I don't really find it to be, like, extremely important. But let's just go ahead and call them, what should I call them? I'm not really sure. Just leave in the comments what you think I should call them. But now the wall is entirely broken. And let's just go ahead and introduce the battle system. You want to make sure that you can get as close as these guys as you can without actually attracting their attention. And you want to have your cursor right here, exactly on top of them. Just launch your Pikmin, and if you actually manage to make them land on top of them, it is going to cause a lot of damage. Okay, so they can potentially bite the Pikmin, but they are not going to die instantly. All that's going to happen, let me just go ahead and put 5 Pikmin in there. There we go. So that's pretty much all you need to do. And let me see, carry. I think this one needs 2. No, 3. Okay, so the Pikmin can potentially get attacked, but you don't really need to worry if they get bit or something like that. But you can potentially save them with another Pikmin. But yeah, let's just say that you want to get them just out of their jaws as soon as you can. Anyways, now that we are here, let's just go ahead and finish these guys off really quickly, because there's actually the mother of these things, and that one is actually a lot more dangerous. So we actually want all of the Pikmin that we can get in order for us to to defeat that thing, really efficiently. Right here, okay, so it didn't wake it up, but let's just go ahead and say, okay, so, let me see what we should do. Okay, so since this is a really strategy-based game, or, and whatever, I am potentially going to, like I said before, I am going to play really defensively because I really don't like to lose a lot of Pikmin. So let me just go ahead and pluck all of these guys, and we are going to be off to beating that really huge guy. So I think they're called something like ball blacks, or yeah, I think they're called ball blacks or something like that. But let me see. We have 45 Pikmin. Let's just go ahead and wait for everyone to just get out of the ground, and we will be able. We are going to wait for all of them to to attack that guy. So let's just go ahead and take all of our troops, and let's just prepare a let's just prepare an attack. So for these guys right here, you don't want to. You don't want to throw the Pikmin on, on top of them. But what you want to do is get, behind their back and just command all of your Pikmin to attack it right, just like this, Oh, there we go. So that was perfect. But there's going to be times where the Pikmin don't actually feel like fighting, and that guy is not going to go down really, really easily. So let me just go ahead and see. There are actually there are a lot of corpses. And, which can potentially be useful for the red Pikmin. But, like you're seeing right now on your screen right here, there's actually something really special waiting for us, which I actually want to save it. I want to save some of the corpses and, these pellets for something that we're going to be getting, the introduction in a couple of seconds. And one thing that I have to say that, just came into my mind is that, with the, day and night system, I don't really need to have the time of the episode alone in mind, because this is this meter is basically going to have my reminder of how long this episode has been. And every time we have an episode, one day is actually not going to be that bad for the for the schedule. It's not going to be that that much of a long video. But yeah, we are actually going to be able to do a lot of things in this time, I should say. And yeah, so right here we want to lure this guy, because if we actually start killing him, damn it, come on, oh geez, okay, so it looks like it actually, let me see, there we go. Okay, nice. So without waking him up, let's just go ahead and prepare yet another another butt attack, and let's just go ahead and see if we can actually do this flawlessly yet again. So fight him, oh geez, oh there we go, pretty cool. So, oh, by the way, did we lose? Oh, no, we didn't lose a Pikmin. We didn't lose any Pikmin. Where's that other? There we go. Okay, so with the button C, like you are watching right now, this is actually the Wii version of the game. With C, you're going to be able to, my clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now, I must pay close attention to the sun meter in my monitor and choose actions accordingly. So it's best for me to review my monitor's data. So yeah, this is something you don't really need to care about. Anyways, I didn't tell you to pick those pellets up. Anyways, now we are here with another onion. Let's just go ahead and see what it contains. Yeah, I am pretty sure you guys don't have the least of a clue what this thing contains. Wow, it's so obvious. Anyways, it's going to leave a yellow seed, which obviously is going to sprout a yellow Pikmin. And you're going to see that there are going to be yellow pellets right here, so let's just go ahead and make use of them. How about that as of right now, we have 50 and 50, Pikmin and all that stuff. So let's just go ahead and check the bio for the yellow Pikmin. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered a very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than others. In what other ways might it be different than red Pikmin? I must make sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin with a whatever. So yeah, these ones are actually in this game, the only ability they have is that they can jump higher. I don't really want to spoil anything. Well, since I haven't played it, and I'm pretty sure that if you guys are watching this, the road to Pikmin 3, it is pretty obvious, that you guys have, at least watched the videos on the second game. But you know, these Pikmin actually become a lot more useful in the second game, as they are immune to electricity, and yeah, they still jump higher, and that is really, really cool. Anyways, let's just go ahead and, by the way, let me just go ahead and take all of my Pikmin, since we had, 54, okay, 48, let me just go, okay, so just give me a quick second, someone is calling me, and I will be right back. Alright, I am sorry about that. It seems that, yeah. Okay, no, really not going to, you know, just, go into what happened, but, yeah, let's just go ahead and say, god damn, okay, so I really hate the Pikmin AI because they feel as if they can do anything, you know, just anything, you know, what they feel like. And, you know, let's just go ahead and, collect all of our Pikmin, and, yeah, I mean, we don't really have a lot to do right now, other than picking that one ship part that you can actually see. Let me just go ahead and see. Okay, so we have a lot of Pikmin right now, and let me see what we can actually do. Damn it! I didn't tell you to do anything. I really hate. I really hate the Pikmin AI. I'm gonna have them with me anyway. No. I'm gonna have them with me. So. Let me just go ahead and see. These things, I should actually go ahead and introduce them. Yeah, I think they're actually going to attack the goddamn... Let me just go ahead and see. Okay, so, as you can see, yellow Pikmin are actually going to be able to, let me just go ahead and see. They are able to carry these things called bomb rocks. And, let me just go ahead and see. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glows cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate there is tremendous power locked away within these, this merits further research. So, only yellow Pikmin are able to pick these things called the bomb rocks. And with them, what you can actually do is actually, let's just go ahead and separate these guys. And if you actually toss them into one of these, damn it! I'm going to waste one of them. Nice. Okay. So you actually need the glowing rocks, yellow Pikmin, whatever. Okay. So we don't really need. Okay. So let me just go ahead and see the bomb rocks. Okay. So he's just actually saying that well, we actually need 3 bomb rocks to take care of these gray wall. Gray stone walls. And yeah, you actually. You really don't want to, you know, just get caught in the explosion. Neither you or your Pikmin, because if the Pikmin are close to the explosion, you know, it's an instant death. And if Olimar actually gets, you know, just caught in the explosion, it's not going to be really good for him. Anyways, while I am going to take my my red Pikmin, and I'm going to have them carry this ship part over here. I am going to harvest a couple more yellow Pikmin. What is the eternal fuel dynamo or dynamo? Not sure. The ultimate energy supply. I wouldn't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my flight for survival a bit easier. So let's just go ahead and command all of our 45 Pikmin. 45? Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, 45 Pikmin to carry that thing. And as you can see, you know, the end of the day is actually coming. And yeah, like I said before, you know, this might not be the most efficient playthrough, but I really want to play, you know, I want to play really defensively. And yeah, so what I want to say, had sort of a brain fart again. Yeah, not going to do this like 100% efficient. I know there's like speedruns where you can when you can 100% this game in like 6 days. Yeah, it's not a really long game as much as, you know, Luigi's Mansion. But yeah, that's actually pretty much it. So let's just go ahead and take care of a couple of things here with our Pikmin, as well as those red guys that actually are done carrying the fuel dynamo, whatever. And there we go. So lights up, no more candles for me. Okay, we actually need 3 more parts in order to explore yet another area. But you know, right now we cannot actually you know, complete or get all of the parts, you know, here in the Forest of Hope, because there's actually a lot more to do. We actually need to encounter one more thing, and we're going to be done. So let me see, what else can we do over here? I don't really care about any other parts. We're actually going to be exploring, you know, over here and to the other side, right here. we're going to be exploring that in a further, well, in another day. So right now, you know, how about we take care of all of this? And let me just go ahead and see. I'm actually going to have all of my Pikmin carry this thing. And since I had 45 red Pikmin, let me see. I want you to help with this. Since I have a 45 red Pikmin, I want to make sure to have 50. I'm not sure why, but I have sort of a OCD. And yeah, so let me see. I want to take care of the yellow pellets because the yellow pellets are actually going to give you only one Pikmin. Yeah, I think the red one actually gives... yeah, I think this is going to be really good. So, why do I have one yellow Pikmin with me? So, anyway, let's see. Yeah, I think we're pretty good to go in this episode. Let me just go ahead and see. You're going to help with this. You're going to help with that. And there we go. Okay, so no. Stick with me, guy. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty much it. It's almost sundown. Hurry up. What this means is that you obviously want to hurry, you know, hurry your ass, and, you know, into the base. Any Pikmin that are, you know, here at the base, you don't really need to worry about, you know, just taking care of them. How do I have 2 Pikmin with me? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, just what you want to do basically is, you know, just have all of your Pikmin with you. And, yeah, there's one guy stuck in here. So you want to have all of your Pikmin with you, and when the end of the day comes, you actually want to make sure that all of your Pikmin are with you. Because, like I said before, if you leave one Pikmin behind, you know, their death is going to be in vain, and you really don't want that. So, let me see. Hopefully, I am not missing any of them because, well, right now we don't have an item that is going to allow us to know where our Pikmin are. But, let me see. So 5, 4, 3. Come on, hurry! 2, 1. Do we have all of them? The ones that are underground, now let me see. I really hope we didn't leave anyone behind. Otherwise, I wouldn't be, you know, just following my own advice, which would be really embarrassing. But if I leave, you know, anyone behind, you saw that I, you know, just took the regular route. Let me see. I really hope we didn't leave anyone behind. Did we? Let me see. If you leave, you know... If you leave some Pikmin behind... Ah, fuck, I left... Oh, no. You know who that is. You know who that is. Ah, poor Steve. Okay, so didn't really follow my advice, but yeah, it seems to be most hostile life forms here. If I, you know, attack and damage, you know, takes damage, I must return to my ship and stand in front of it to press A to make suit repairs. Damage meter, whatever. So, wow, left behind 2. That is pretty bad. Oh, man, so... Yeah, not really following my own advice, but yeah, I don't actually think 2 is that bad. Oh man, I actually feel embarrassed that I actually left some behind. You know, since I think it's going to happen more, I think I'm going to leave it, you know, as it is right now. I don't really need to worry about that. So, wow, 19 minutes into the episode. And here I thought it was going to, you know, take no longer than 13. But I think it was a really cool and long episode, so I do believe it is the time to say that if you guys have watched the episode till now, and if you enjoyed, a like and a comment would be really appreciated. Favorite this video if you would like to watch it again, subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this, and like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter to be notified the precise moment that a video is uploaded. And without any further ado, you guys have a great day, take care of yourselves, and until my next episode when we go back to the Forest of Hope and go and search for more pieces, I will see you then.